But before we go there, I want to do my usual philosophizing about side hustles, because I think one way of watching these sorts of videos, I do these videos, a bunch of other YouTubers do these sorts of videos. One way of watching these is to just be like, oh, I just want to click ahead. I just want to see what side hustle idea, this magical way of making money. But there is no magical way of making money. The only way to make money is by providing value to people who can pay for that value. That is the first law of making money. But because a lot of people are looking for this magic bullet, they'll just kind of skip ahead. Maybe if you want, there's going to be timestamps below. Feel free to skip ahead in this video. You'll see the stuff. It'll be fairly basic stuff. You'll be like, cool, yep, nope, this isn't for me. I couldn't do this. And you'll continue to be broke because you don't understand how making money actually works. And the thing is, making money is a skill. When you understand the skill, when you understand the laws of making money, when you understand how they work, you won't need to watch videos about how all these different side hustle ideas. Instead, you'll be able to apply the principles to your own skills in your own life and your own context. And maybe a few years from now, you might be making videos like this, teaching people how to make money on the internet. So let's start with a big question. Why are we even talking about this? Occasionally I see a comment on my video being like, oh my God, Ali Abdaal is so obsessed with money. The only videos he makes are talking about side hustles. It's like, no, it's not the only videos I make. I also make videos about productivity and about health and about sleep and about relationships and about dating and all this. But I do enjoy making videos about side hustles and passive income. Why? Because side hustles have completely and utterly changed my life. And I'm hoping that if you're watching this, then you're potentially interested in building another source of income, because it's not really about the money. It's about the freedom that that money can buy you. And ideally, you want your mechanism for generating money to not be tied to one single source of employment. A lot of people found that they lost their jobs during the pandemic, and there was this whole boom in people realizing, oh crap, reliance on a single source of income is actually not a particularly anti-fragile way of living. And especially in places like the US, where your health insurance is also tied to your employer, and now you've got even more of these shackles attached to the job. And if you enjoy the job and it brings you meaning and fulfillment and joy, and you love hanging out with your coworkers and you look forward to Mondays, then great, fantastic. But you are in the lucky 1% of people who have those boxes ticked when it comes to their jobs. For most of the rest of us, yes, we might enjoy our jobs, and I certainly enjoyed my day job when I was working as a doctor. You might enjoy the job, but you still would appreciate an extra $2K a month coming in the bank account. All of this means that if you can get to a point where you've got 1 or 2 or 3 or maybe a few extra sources of income coming into your bank account every month, you just unlock the ability to live life on your own terms. You get freedom from doing the things you don't want to do, and you get freedom to do the things that you do want to do.